They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the No Holds Bar Sports Show. I am Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of the Los Lunatics, and
I am your 3-time Hall of Famer, King Mega, and beneath me,
none other.
Hold on, George Jefferson, moving
none
up,
other
AKA
than the one and only seniors of the seniors of Neighbors, representing the old school with the number one super guy, Hong Kong Fooey in the building.
Word up.
I am. Bounty Hunter started it all. Then it was followed up by Cowboy Willie Watts of the Urban Legends, and it was tapped out by the American Gangsters, Frank and Nicky, my tag team partner, formerly known ECW, Chili Willie. Yes, sir. In the building, man. In the building. As you can see, look, fresh to death,
with the new Kenny's Corner in the background.
Tighten up the room, came a long way, man. We was in the building, when we first started off trying to get used to this thing, but we done caught up with the brothers now. We in the building now.
I love it.
What's up, Miss
Latte? How you doing? Let's put this up here before we get started. Like us and like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on. Tell your friends about us. Give us a 5-star liking on whatever.
Yeah, man. Peoples, man.
Tell your peoples about us. Pops, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
We was just talking about my humble beginnings when I first started, when you was complaining about how dark I was and everything. But yes, ma'am, we coming up the par, baby girl. We coming up the par.
Then we go kinetic flow with the
yes, sir. Hey, Sunday, man. I'm hoping Sunday, bro. I got this damn injury. I threw some weights yesterday. But the cardio thing, man, my damn Achilles been at heel or whatever you want to call it. So I took off. So hopefully Sunday I can get back to flowing with my brother, man. I miss him, man. He get me right.
Yeah. Come on out there. Remember, you're sitting in the dark with your internet always going out.
And now things are changing.
Yes, man. Moving on up. George and Wheezy, baby.
Word up.
Yeah, but I don't know if y'all ready. I'm very parched.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yes, sir.
So if y'all don't mind, hold up.
Hey, how you doing, young lady? How you doing?
How are you?
I am well.
I like your background. You're
with everybody. Yeah, we just talking about my new beginnings.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, ma'am.
That is true. You have been with us since the start of it all.
Yeah, I was a guest on y'all show, and then I came back and did a sports joint, and then from there, man, we took off, and Mega came in. He was doing y'all thing too.
Yeah.
And we kind of combined it together. One of them ran on us, but we definitely ain't mad with what we replaced him with. That's for damn.
I'm sure most ain't complaining about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he ain't even complaining about that.
He's not even complaining.
Well, Katya, thank you for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for having me.
You okay, Katya?
Huh?
Because I was asking if she was okay.
It's been a depressing, past week or so. I will have to. And then in North Carolina, it's been just like
raining. Yes.
My goddaughter just left. I just dropped her off, and she said she left Saturday morning. And she said it's horrible. It's cold, rainy.
Bro, for the last 4 days, bro, we have through Memorial Day, from Saturday to the day, bro, it's been raining.
Jesus.
That's probably better though, because all these damn knuckleheads out here doing stupid shit during this Memorial Day weekend. You know,
they didn't do it this weekend because it was dead here.
Yeah,
that's probably good. Shit. Well, we'll do this taste test, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's scroll. There we go. Taste test time. I got a Rise. Hold on. Baja Burst.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be like the Baja Blast from Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, got a good sound.
I don't feel like it was that good.
Nah, that probably
maybe I should have took my.
It sounded good on camera.
Yeah,
maybe.
That was pretty good.
Honestly, I don't know what Baja
Blast supposed to taste like.
Baja Blast is supposed to taste like.
You never been? Not meaning to cut you off. You never been to Taco Bell and got the Baja Mountain Dew drink? Yeah, it's a Mountain Dew Baja. It's kind of like a fruity, citrus kind of gimmick.
See, when I quit drinking soda, it was 2010.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And there was just only regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they got so many Mountain Dew. They got so many Mountain Dews now, bro.
But I did have like the Mountain Dew hard seltzers or whatever, and this kind of tastes like that. So
Mountain Dew has hard seltzer.
Yeah.
Bojangles got a hard tea.
Yeah.
I don't think they're selling it at Bojangles, but I've seen it in Food Line.
I'd give that a 6.5.
Oh, not good. Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't that impressed. Scotty, what up, brother?
Man, that guy like to kill me 2 weeks ago, man. He told me that's part of why I'm going like I'm going. This guy talked me into getting in the damn ring and doing a spot, man.
Oh no.
Word? You didn't say that.
Wait, how did we hear about this?
Yo, well, because I didn't come on last week.
But what about a video?
I got a picture. He sent me a picture of the Spirit. The Spirit looked great, though. Yeah, the Spirit looked great. But listen, bro. I thought I got up the next day and it felt like I wrestled the whole damn match off of a spear, bro. A freaking spear. Felt like I wrestled a whole damn match. When it went over well, he put on a good show, man. It was packed.
Oh, is that the show that he was running?
Yeah,
that show he ran. Yeah, I went down and like I said, I let him talk me into getting in the damn ring. I regretted it.
Like, why'd I do this?
I didn't regret doing it for him, but I regret my body regretted it the next 3 or 4 days.
That's funny.
Hey, but you know, if you called on me, brother, I'll be right there again. You already know that.
That's hilarious.
Who's going next?
I'll go next. I got Sour Bucks from Bucked Up.
Okay.
I think it's like Sour Patch Kids. And I don't like sour candy, so I don't know how good this is going to be. I did have a backup, but I didn't bring it. I just got my water. So let's give it a little sound. Damn.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I have not been a fan of Bucked Up on anything I've had from them. You may have to go get
myself and get my backup. Yeah, because it tastes chemically. I mean, smells chemically. Oh, let's give it a shot.
Do it. Does it taste chemically?
I'll be back.
In between him coming back, I had to, since I'm in the building, I had to pop off the good stuff tonight. Look at that. I ain't even got to put it there. I ain't even got to put a hand over my light, bro.
Look, we don't even. We got you. Nice. Look at this, man.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
The good stuff. I broke out the good stuff tonight. 18-year age crown, man, and I can already tell you this is about a 9.5 before I even hit it, bro. I mean, it's that. I'm talking about just classic. That is great stuff. Great stuff. Like I said, 9.5.
Look who's back here. Is he back? Oh, my bad.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I'm back. Yo.
Don't tell me you pulled my move.
This is on par with G Fuel.
Yeah,
listen, I agree.
Yeah, but definitely not a good one.
This is straight trash. Straight trash. I give it a 2.
Bucked up is definitely not a good one.
Trash. But
dun, 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 dun.
I used to be a Boy Scout, for those that didn't know, and our motto is always be prepared. She's back. She's back, y'all.
Bubblicious.
She's back. She's back. Strawberry Bubblicious. And this Thursday, Bubblicious coming out with cotton candy. I mean, Ghost coming out with Bubblicious cotton candy.
It's like
I'll be taste testing that next Tuesday.
It's like an ad. I said this is like an ad for Ghost.
So Ghost,
go ahead, hit it, brother.
Oh, she smells so good. This is delicious. This is absolutely delicious. Now, I will say, this doesn't taste as good as before because I still got this trash in my mouth.
Uh-oh. You gotta cleanse your palate, bro.
Yes. This is garbage. This is straight garbage. Out there for those kids that you babysit, if they ever get in trouble, give them this. Because this is garbage.
Make them
with
drink.
some caffeine? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Give them energy drink.
Not want to give kids caffeine.
This is the greatest. So next Tuesday, I will have some Ghost Bubblicious cotton candy to try. Preview.
I'm gonna join you on that. I will. Make sure I go get it.
So good.
Katya, you got anything you drinking on?
I have Better Booch kombucha, Morning Glory flavor.
Hold on. Yes, caramel latte. It is caramel latte good. Sorry, Katya.
Yo, what up, Yagi?
So yeah, it's kombucha. It's basically like a peach and black tea mix.
Ooh, peach and black tea.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I can do the kombucha stuff though. I feel like I smelled one before and I was like, what the hell is that?
Well, the bottled ones I would say smell more like fermented, if that makes sense. But the Better Booch can ones, you don't really smell it.
Gotcha.
Better Booch is really good. I bring these to the pool a lot.
Well, okay. So you can drink. So those are like something that you can drink multiples of. It's not like I don't know.
I've only had kombucha.
It's just like tea, basically.
Yeah, okay. So it's like
it's not
beverage.
Yeah, it's not. Is it highly carbonated or just like a sparkling water?
It depends on what you get. So like the Better Booch isn't as carbonated. It's more like sparkling water, but the bottled ones that have a little bit more of that maybe fermented smell that you're talking about, bottled ones have very strong carbonation. So it just kind of depends on the brand, whether it's a bottle or a can. But this one's more like sparkling water. Where it's not like too carbonated, but yeah, it's just like
How many calories is in it?
60 calories.
60? That's not bad.
Yeah.
Better boots. Where did you get it from? Because I haven't seen that in.
I mean, they sell them at like, I don't know, Harris Teeter, Fresh Market, Whole Foods, Sprouts.
Love those.
I'm sure
is it refrigerated or is it like is it refrigerated?
So if it depends, some of them are, especially if they're like bottled, but some of the canned ones are not.
They're not? Okay.
Yeah. I've seen them in both sections.
All right, man.
I'm gonna look for it tomorrow.
Well, we done the taste test, and
my bad.
Go ahead. Just cause
I have.
That's a question for you, Miss.
Is that real? Is that real? Something real there?
Well, yeah, you can make it yourself. You can like ferment it yourself, and I don't know how you do like the probiotic in there, but I've never had someone's homemade one. I just buy it.
Gotcha. And Mega, you can get it at Publix.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna do right on in here and do our thing, but first I gotta step out of the way so you can really see.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
hold on. Let me blow it up so everybody can see it. Boom.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yes, man.
Did you get a sign made?
Say it again.
Did you get a sign made?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Fancy guy.
Yes, I did.
I know now. I feel like I need to step up my game here.
You came in great. You don't know my humble beginnings. I was dark,
it was bad.
Couldn't work, and they couldn't see me. I had the bar all in. I mean, it was a lot going on when I first came on with these guys, so I had to take it upon myself to step up. So
little by little.
But
yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Probably not. But going into showing that great poster made, we're going to do a little Kenny's Corner. And this weekend, I didn't get to talk about the David Haney fight, did I? Because you
weren't here.
Yeah, so definitely going to go back to that fight. Devin Haney Lomachenko. It was a very technical fight. It wasn't a great casual friendly fight. They did fight. I mean, it was some good mixing up, some good high IQ fight. Controversial only because a lot of people wanted Lomachenko to win. A lot of people don't like Devin. They say he don't hit hard enough and he don't do this and do that. But overall, I do think Devin won the fight. It was a close fight. I do think Devin did win the fight. But it was a unanimous decision. It probably could have been a split decision. I mean, it was close enough just to eye of the beholder. It might have could have been a draw. But my thing on that is if the champion is a champion, you have to beat the champion decisively to take his belts. And Lomachenko didn't do that. So, it was a good fight, though. It was solid. And that's kind of what a Devin Haney fight is. Devin Haney is technically sound. He's not a great big puncher. He beat Lomachenko's body to death and slowed him down some in the later rounds. But it ended up being an all right fight. Now they're talking. I see where Tank has been calling out Devin Haney. Shakur jumped in the ring. I'm going to tell you, it's so funny. Because Shakur jumped in the ring and he said, oh, man, Lomachenko won that fight. And Shakur was the #1 contender. As soon as he jumped in, about 2 days later, they came out and took his #1 contender from him in there trying to kiss a little butt. Took it and gave it to Lomachenko. Well, Devin Haney is talking about moving up to 140. He said it's so hard to make that weight unless it's a big fight, which is Tank. That's a money fight. So if he fights Tank, he may stay. If not, we possibly could see Lomachenko and Shakur fight, #1 and #2 fight for those undisputed belts. Devin Haney's talking about moving up and fighting Regis Prograis, which is not an easy fight. Regis can fight, so that'll be interesting. Devin is solid, but that'll be an interesting fight. And we'll see where Rolly Romero, after his fight, he called out Ryan, and I seen where Ryan came and answered and said, yes, let's do it, which I think Ryan wins that fight. Rolly is a great talker. He can sell a fight, but he can't fight. He's non-technical, so he's wild, and I think he'll get caught with a left probably early in the fight and be knocked out. We finally got Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence official. They are calling this the biggest fight next to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. That's how big they're looking at this fight.
Wow.
So that fight is actually happening July the 29th. Didn't even think about going to it. My son looked it up. I think the seats we was getting for Tank for about $700 was $3,000 for that fight. So that just lets you know how big that fight is. I think they fighting in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I think I seen where Uslik, who's the heavyweight champion, has been ordered to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, I haven't seen no signatures or nothing signed yet, but I see what they said they ordered him to fight Deontay Wilder, which would be interesting because Uslik is a solid boxer, but we know Deontay got that one-hitter quitter. So we'll see. UFC, Chung, you may need to come in and help me there because I was last week I was kind of out of touch, so I missed a lot of UFC.
I don't think anything happened this weekend. We talked
It
about
was a fight night, but I don't think there was no names on it, like talking about.
I know the previous week we talked about Mackenzie Dern and Angela Hill. Yeah, we talked that one. I was going to ask you though about the Lomachenko and Haney fight.
Okay.
Because I felt like he just kept walking Haney down. I was not impressed with Haney's. Besides Haney's body shots, I didn't feel like he looked like he had anything for Lomachenko power-wise.
Well, he's not a power puncher, but like I said, he was coming forward, but he wasn't landing. Haney was making him miss a lot. He did land.
Haney was rocking his ass too, though.
Huh?
He was bopping his head over and over again.
Yeah, but body punches are scored just like a headshot. It's scored the same unless it's a knockdown. So, and Haney landed almost triple the body shots. I mean, the headshots are fabulous looking when you see a man head snapping off his shoulders. But if you land in body punches, they all scored 1 point. Yeah. So, and like I said, I personally, after I seen the fight, I said Lomachenko won, but I wasn't mad at the decision for Haney because, like I said, Lomachenko didn't do nothing to say he just beat Haney's ass. I mean, it was a close fight. So I couldn't have been mad at draw. I wouldn't have been mad either way, but I wasn't.
That was what I felt like. I felt like a draw would have been a great outcome, but I felt like Lomachenko did enough. But like I said the same thing too. I felt like it could have gone either way. If
he was the champion, he retained his titles, but he wasn't the champion, so he didn't retain his title. I'm like you. He could have got a decision, but I don't think he took the belts.
So do you think if he was the champ, they would have gave him the fight though?
I think
same performance.
I don't think Haney would have did enough to take his belts from him.
That's the only thing that I don't. With boxing, it's always it can always just be that sway of whoever they really want to win.
Oh yeah,
and that's the tough part with it. But
it turns a lot of casuals off. Meaning, when I say casuals, people that just watch big fights, it turns them off on those kind of fights because they say, okay, it's a big fight, we're gonna spend the money, and then you get a fight that's that close, and it's like. The casuals that love Lomachenko, like, Lomachenko got robbed, and then the casuals that love David Haney say David Haney won. So it's like, that's why when you get those big fights, you really want, even if it ain't knockouts, you want somebody to whoop somebody's ass. So the casuals say, hey, I got to buy the next big fight. Yeah, Pop. I couldn't have been mad at that neither, Pop. Yeah, I couldn't have been mad at the draw neither.
I honestly felt like I seen a lot of people saying that they weren't going to watch boxing anymore, and then as soon as that that July fight was announced, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm in."
Oh yeah, I mean, and then we got some decent fights before. Then we got Josh Taylor fighting Teofimo Lopez. That'll get watched some. I think Regis Progress, the guy that Devin Haney's going to fight. He's not a big name, but he went over to the Danzig Network, so he'll probably get watched some. But yeah, the next names is Teofimo Lopez fighting Josh Taylor, which is going to be a good fight. I mean, Josh can fight, and Teofimo just hasn't looked good his last couple of fights. So I'm anxious to see what happens in that fight. And then of course Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, man. And I'm a Terrence Crawford fan, you know. And I don't think you can lose whatever way you go into that fight happens. Whoever you pick, that's going to be a good fight. I just like the dog that Terrence Crawford has, but Terrence has been rocked and Earl can hit, so it makes for an interesting fight. It definitely does. That's what you want in big fights is 50-50 fights. You don't want somebody going in there saying, all right, he gonna walk through his ass, you know. You want 50-50 fights. So we'll see, man. I definitely see both of them guys undefeated. Neither one of them ever tasted defeat. I don't think neither one of them has ever been, well, Terrence might have been knocked down before. But I mean, it's definitely going to be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to that. But and outside of that, man, that's pretty much Kenny's Corner for tonight. As always, if anybody is watching, have any questions about fighting, shoot it over to me, man, and we will get at it.
All right. Thank you for that. Oh, hold on. Paul says there was some fights this past Saturday. I don't even know.
I did watch some boxing this Saturday, Pops, but I don't think it was no big names. I know it was some guy named Lauren Wood that was a rematch. They wasn't big names, and they wasn't big. Whoa, what the heck?
Uh-oh.
I got a lot going on. It's new computer. I guess it timed out. I didn't set my time, and I don't know how it timed out with me down.
Yeah, when you're on the damn thing.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Pops. Well, I did watch some boxing. It just wasn't nobody I recognized. I didn't even know the Laura and Wood guy, and it was supposed to be a big name. I think it was two Mexican kids' fault that was supposed to be big names too. And like I mean, not big names, but names. But I didn't know the name, but it was boxing, so I watched. Yeah, I watched. Exactly.
Well, what about a little NHL talk with Katya?
Woo.
So if anybody watched the game last night, it really wasn't a game. Dallas got destroyed 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
So Vegas advanced in Game 7 to the Stanley Cup. So it'll be Vegas against Florida, Eichel versus Kachuk. And the Stanley Cup final starts on June 3rd. I think that's Saturday.
Who wins that series?
You know, that's a tough one. I think if Bob keeps playing the way he plays, Florida will win.
They got a nice little break too.
And they like an 8 seed too. I mean, they like a bottom seed, right?
Yeah.
That just goes to show, man. That's all it takes is get hot. I mean, just like, you know, the basketball thing and the Giants in football a couple of years. You get hot, man, and rang off a couple of. It was a little harder in hockey because series. It's a series. It's not 1 or 2 games. So, but.
Yeah, well, Florida was the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference last year.
Okay.
And then they got knocked out first round, kind of like how Boston got knocked out and they were the first in the East. Or they're actually the first in the whole league. But so Florida did win the President's Trophy last year. So they kind of had a good core base. They fired their coach, brought in Paul Maurice, who actually used to be the Canes coach twice. So then they brought in Kachuk, which obviously made a huge difference from last year to this year. They kind of needed that player. And then Bobrovsky has just been on fire. Their goalie is like unstoppable. He's had like a career season. So I think as long as he plays hot, he'll be able to stop Vegas. But Vegas has a lot of offensive weapons too, and normally can have a high scoring game. And Michael is a huge star in the NHL too. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens between the two. It'll be close, I think, for sure. Hopefully exciting.
I am ready to watch, and I guess this Saturday you said the 3rd, so I will be tuning in for at least a couple of them games. Mm-hmm. And you know, I want to be up on it for when you're telling us what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
So, but who do you think's gonna do it? You think it's gonna be Florida?
I think as long as Bob plays well. I think Florida kind of has the momentum and the physicality, but I mean it's a tough match because it can really go either way. But
they're getting a little bit of a break right now, the rust. So sometimes that's a bad thing, though. Sometimes when you're hot, you want to keep playing.
That's very true. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But if the goalies, if you can't get any goals in, you can't win. So as long as he plays good, I think Florida has a good chance.
Oh yeah,
and they're kind of dirty, so we'll see what kind of cheap shots they take.
Uh-oh. And let's get into some NBA playoffs. Hey, Kenny, I know you were hiding the other day, Kenny.
What?
You were hiding the other day, Kenny.
Listen, man.
You did everything you could to avoid coming on this show. You ain't want to.
Hey, the broom came out. I listen. I brag a lot, but I also man enough to take my whoopings. We got the shit beat out of us. Denver was the better team. I'm just not sold on AD, man. I just think AD is for what LeBron needs right now at this point in his career. I don't think AD is it.
Nope.
Mega shared his feelings about AD last week.
I did. Yeah. LeBron. I mean, he went out and gave us 29 points in the first half. 31 points something.
31. Yeah.
31 in the first half, and
hold on, just not to interrupt you. Our fair feather friend Chauncey over here, still saying LeBron like. What'd you say, Chauncey? Like he just couldn't give him credit.
No, he couldn't
give him credit.
I was saying he couldn't make the big shot to win the game. He just can't do it. It ain't on him, bro. He's too soft.
But he's hit the most game-winning shots in NBA history.
There we go. Not when it counts. Huh? Not in the playoffs.
Listen, he hits the most game-winning shots in NBA history.
Not when it counts.
Well, if you hit the shot and he win the game, it counted.
When you're passing it away in the playoffs to win the game.
Michael Jordan passed a shot away for Steve Kerr to hit a jumper. It happened.
They did it with Steve Kerr
and Paxson
and John Paxson. Both of them. Multiple times. Wasn't just once.
Hey, how many NBA Finals MVPs does Jordan have?
Probably 6. He probably got one every year they won.
Probably everyone ever had, yeah.
How many LeBron got?
Probably got one every year he won. 4. I don't think nobody else got one outside of him. He won 4. I guarantee he got all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even argue those points anymore because
he ain't getting 6.
No. I'm hoping one more. I definitely don't see 6. And I didn't see it this year. That came out of nowhere. I do think if we could get another player without depleting our bench to help him, it would be great. But I don't know if you can get another star without giving up something. Because me personally, I would say take the team we had because we only put it together the second half of the season and run with it because they did show we do need some more shooting. That's proven. We do. If we could find a sharpshooter at a decent price, somebody who could stand out there and shoot a shot at a decent price, that wouldn't be bad. But just to break up the team and say, hey, let's bring in a Kyrie. I've heard Trae Young name. I've heard Kyrie Irving name. I would try to keep what we got and just say, hey, let's try to find us another sharpshooter at a good price and bring him in to spread the defense out.
Yep. And just like a decent. I mean, I think they just fine the way they are because they. I
think we should have played Tristan more because he's showed up that one game. I mean, he's a dog. Tristan don't give a damn, and if you get the fouls he got, don't matter. He's not nobody you're depending on to do anything. Yeah. So just put him in.
Yeah. I mean, they played well after all those trades, so they just need a whole.
Yeah, I think we should run with that, and then if it don't look like it's working. At the damn middle part of next year, halfway, got them make a trade. But rather start out with what we got right now, not spend no extra money.
They went right up to right there.
Oh yeah, Western Conference Finals. Hey.
Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna ask. How many times was Jordan ever swept, bro?
How many times was Jordan? He's never been swept in the final, but Jordan got his ass swept by Boston
in his first season.
You said how many times he's been swept before?
One time. One time.
He's been swept. He didn't make the playoffs like the first 6 years of his damn NBA career.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm giving you facts. You spitting facts. I'm giving you facts.
Why don't we talk about what's going on now?
Yes.
And who is now?
You know what? You don't even follow basketball. You go to hell. You don't even follow basketball anyway.
Well, I watched the game.
Not you. I'm talking about Chong right now. I'm talking to.
Well, what about the fact that the Heat beat the Celtics after the Celtics came back? Down 3-0.
They beat them good.
I'm not going to lie. That surprised me. I thought the soul was taken out of Miami.
That's what I thought too.
Jimmy Butler went up and then they hit the free throws and finally started playing a little decent in the second half. I thought the soul was ripped out of their bodies, and bro, they showed true professionalism, man. They was damn. The moment didn't scare them. You could tell them they played loose. Jimmy Butler went out there and became Jimmy Butler again. Yep. Yeah, man, that surprised me. I did not. And then, like she said, they blew him out. I just didn't see him winning, let alone blowing him out.
Well, Jimmy
Game
Butler.
6 was so good. Like it was so close to the very end. I thought it was going to be like that again, and it was.
Yep. What I think happened is Miami figured out that zone is what they played. They figured it out the last part of the sixth. And came out the seventh game and is like, yo, we know how to beat them. We just got to hit shots, and they hit shots.
And then Tatum got hurt.
Buddy rolling his ankle didn't help.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened. Somebody last year in Boston was talking shit, and the sports god said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have both of y'all lose to number 8 Florida teams, number 8 seed Florida team. That's karma. That's karma for something somebody said. That's all that is.
That's very common for the Boston
And then
fans,
it's just like wrestling. We're going to bring them down. We're going to bake the baby face. You're going to make that big comeback. Right?
And then you get the Mr. Fuji.
And then you get the bam.
Little Mr. Fuji action in your eyes.
Well, apparently Miami already bought their plane tickets to Denver way before the game.
Who, Miami? I heard. That's what I heard too.
Yeah, they already bought their tickets. I was like, how do they know they're going to win already? But I mean, Caleb Martin played so well.
He did.
He's like
and should have won MVP. That just goes to show.
He should have.
That goes to show stars, because they are stars. That's already pretty much a given, unless. Right. I mean, that's why it was so crazy when they gave it to Iguodala over Curry the first time they won.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I was like, wow.
And you notice, which I loved about Jimmy Butler, he stayed in the back. Once, I don't know if y'all saw the trophy ceremony at the end of the game, but Jimmy Butler kind of like stayed in the back, like this ain't me.
Well, did you see? He said he didn't.
So then he gave the trophy.
He said he didn't want to touch the trophy either.
He
said he'll touch the next one.
He said the work ain't finished yet. We ain't did.
He said I'll touch the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to bring that up about the hockey thing. Florida touched the Prince of Wales trophy, and it's superstitious that you're not supposed to touch it, or else you're going to lose. So I'm curious to see if that superstition is true or not. I guess in basketball they're superstitious too about that.
Crazy superstitious.
Yeah, there's a lot of those gimmicks, right?
There's nothing worse than being a wrestler and a former baseball player. I am just,
I'm right there with you.
It's crazy. But I got it bad.
I pitched, and the whole cross the line and all that. When I pitched in college and stuff, I never, I don't think I had any.
Really?
I don't remember any weird kind of things I did. That I got to do this. I can't remember none.
And when I was hitting, I would take a scoop of dirt, right, in my hand, go like this twice, and then my right foot into the batter's box, then my left foot every at bat. I didn't do it.
I don't think I had none of those weird things.
Mega was doing the what do you call it? Nomar Garcia Para holding up the damn game.
Nah, I wasn't doing all that. That's a little crazy. I twist some dirt and go twice and let's get
it. Taking a sip of his drink before he walked to the.
Probably went away with that shit today.
Mega standing in the batter's box
And
taking
then-
a sip.
Yeah, giving I wrestle, I put my tape on the same way. Nothing.
I used to have ceremonial gummy
Right,
bears,
same way.
gummy bears before matches. I did used to do that.
Before every match, I have Venti Americano from Starbucks and a Monster.
Oh, that's a lot of caffeine.
Good night.
And they get my blood pressure taken if I was in New York. I had to.
You would get it, but you would do it before you got your blood pressure taken?
Yeah. Because blood pressure's like at what, 6:30?
Yeah.
Before 7 o'clock show? Yeah. I get my Starbucks at like 4:30. Drink that for like an hour.
You had to get your blood pressure taken before a
In
match.
New York, yeah.
In New York, they had that doctor was always on that same. Man, your blood pressure is amazing. I'm like, if you knew what I ate and did, you'd be like, what in the hell? How do you have great blood pressure back then? Especially back then. Now I'm sure if they took my shit, they'd be like, "You're about to die, kid."
I would never touch a trophy. Like, nope, I ain't touching. Nope, sorry, ain't doing it. Especially if it's a known thing. Nah.
By the way, Jimmy Butler trademarked Hemi buckets today.
Oh God.
Did it?
Hey, you got to trademark shit because you know somebody else will.
Hey,
and
Birdman said that one of the worst business ideas he ever missed on was not trademarking bling bling.
Oh.
You could have trademarked that.
Yeah, because they came out with that song bling bling every time he was like, I missed out on that because that shit is used in everything. Like when they talk about jewelry, you got bling,
It's true.
Left boot first
before
every wrist tape.
Before every.
Did you guys see Matthew Tkachuk at Game 6?
Yeah, I saw that video. Hey, listen, when you're hot, that's the way it works, right?
Yeah.
You're hot.
You're hot. All of a sudden, you're getting put on NBA.
And
TV
they brought up
everything.
the connection with him and Tatum again, going to high school. Did you see that high school video of them?
Yeah. So young. I'm like,
I know.
God.
Yeah. And then I saw Jack Harlow at the game. He has a song, Tyler Harrow, but he was in.
Never knew that about you, Scotty Matthews.
Left boot first.
I've worked with probably in the 10 years we worked together, probably out damn 100 times.
I think I put my right boot on first.
I think I've only worn wrist tape
Shit.
probably a handful of times in my whole career. I always wore batting gloves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I always wore batting gloves. I used to love chopping motherfuckers with the batting gloves. People were always like, "You can't get no sound with that." I was like,
yes, you can.
"Oh yeah, I can."
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can. All right, but let's go. So now we have the NBA Finals. They're all set up, right?
I think 5 at best for the Heat. Nuggets winning. I'm saying the Heat.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I agree. Yeah.
At best 5. I just think if you look at the Heat, Denver's front line with Aaron Gordon, the kid that had what was his name? Shoots pretty good, but he's like 16.
I see his
name. The kid that blocked LeBron.
I see his name right in front of me, not Michael Thompson.
Murray, right? Murray.
I see his face right in front of me.
He's a monster too. And they said that guy's never made an All-Star game.
No. No.
But they front line is like 7 foot with Joker. And then Aaron Gordon is like 6'9", 6'10". Then this other guy is like 6'10", 6'11".
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. Their front line alone is going to be rough. And then they got shooters. Like they got players. Caldwell Pope, Murray, I forget
Bruce Brown off the bench.
Off the bench. So man, that's going to be. I think this is the year Denver, and I think Joker just said, "All right, give him the MVP, and I'm going to show you who the true MVP is."
Yeah,
go ahead and give it to him, But I'm gonna show you who the real MVP because he's a beast, man. Joker is a monster,
and they got a good coach. It's not like
yeah.
I think if Boston had Ime Udoka, they probably would have won. They probably would have won. But I mean, yeah, Denver. Me too. Denver in 5.
Do you think it's heated again because they had a little bit of a scruff earlier in the season?
Say it again.
Is it going to be heated again because they had a little bit of like a scruff earlier in the season where they were like fighting? Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, I remember that he
to the ground from behind his back.
Morrison has pushed him or something, or elbowed him and turned his back on him, and Joker ran up behind him and gave him whiplash, bro. He hit him so hard.
Yeah, they were. It was like a little fight.
Morrison, he's not on their team anymore because I ain't seen him play. He must not be on the team no more. Or did that put him out for the season? Because I haven't seen Morrison ain't played at all. One of the Morrison twins, Morris twins.
Yeah, one was.
Yeah, he was on the team earlier.
On which team?
He was on Miami.
Miami. Oh yeah, that's right.
And then they was talking junk like that. And they was like Joker brothers are like straight gangsters. Like y'all don't,
right?
know,
yeah.
About his brother doing. They was like, nah, that ain't what he got. Like brothers and 3 brothers or 4 brothers. They all like his same size and they gangster as hell.
Let me see, Denver. I forgot he was on the team. Let me see where this dude.
By the way,
I don't know if he got hurt and that if he out or they traded him or what, but he was on the team for a while.
Did y'all people?
I ain't even seen him on the bench or nothing, so I don't guess
he's not on the roster.
Okay, so they must have either traded him or he got hurt. Because I know it gave him whiplash. He missed him. He hit him good. But that guy's just so skilled. That guy's just skilled as a big man that I don't see him doing nothing with him. And I think he does what he wants in that game.
I met them dudes.
The Morse twins.
Yeah, when they were in A-Rod had this basketball tournament every year. I don't know if he still does it. He might. High school basketball tournament every year. And what do you call it? I got to speak at the breakfast, lunch, whatever. And then afterwards, there was probably like 100 kids from like, I don't know, just say 8 different high schools, whatever. Yeah, it was 8. And it was these twins. And then somehow, I think Alex had mentioned I was a wrestler or something. So they all want to talk to me afterwards. I'm like, this is weird. And then I remember them and I'm like, oh, y'all are twins? I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then we watched like the tournament. It was like a 3 or 4 day tournament. I was like, oh, these dudes are good. I'm like, they're going to make it. Everybody else was just okay, but they stood out.
You can see it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, those are the same 2 kids? Yeah.
Now they're multimillionaires and playing ball.
Yeah, it was Markeith was on the Heat. I don't
know. Did they say what happened to him?
Nah. Let me see. Or was that last year? It was last year. He was in Brooklyn, then got traded to Dallas. So that was last year. That was last year. He was at Dallas. He was at Miami. He was in Miami last year. This year he was at Brooklyn and Dallas. Yeah, because Marcus Morris is on the Clippers. Let me see. Yeah. So you think of last year, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I was probably out the subject a little bit. We're talking basketball, but it looked like Jacksonville gonna be the spot for us to make our podcast.
Sir.
They playing the Chiefs, the Bengals. I mean, they got a hell of a schedule.
They're playing the Chiefs too?
Yeah. So I think it's the first game of the season, bro. Yeah, they playing the Chiefs too, but I know which game is coming.
You know what we're doing.
Yeah, we did the Bengals, which I can't be mad at. It's your team and they there, and it'll be a good game to go watch.
Yeah,
we're going to have to start looking up the tickets for that.
We know what we're doing. So we're doing some like football real quick. What do you call it? Skip real quick, and then we get back to basketball. But so DeAndre Hopkins got released, which to me was a surprise. After he said when he was on the I Am Athlete podcast and named his like what he needs in the team, and talked about a quarterback and basically just shit on Kyler Murray.
Well,
either he shit on Kyler Murray or he knew he was going to get released.
He's going to it. He's probably going to go to which at his age I wouldn't want no less a named quarterback to
Buffalo.
play with. Who?
Buffalo Bills.
I could see Buffalo. I could see the Jets.
He does not go to Buffalo.
I could see the Jets. Well, the Jets already got Odell, right?
No, Odell.
No, Odell. It was the Ravens, so I could see possibly the Jets.
Well, he named his quarterbacks. It was Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. It was Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. I don't know what the other three were, but he named his 5 quarterbacks, like who he wants to play with.
I'm sure Aaron was in there.
I don't think so.
Wow,
really?
It could have been. Let me.
Aaron still can flip the ball now. Aaron still can flip the ball.
If I was the Jets, I'd do what I could to make that happen.
Yeah, without a doubt, because he still can play.
Is he gonna be okay up north? Because didn't he play for like Houston and Arizona? Like, is he gonna be okay with the weather?
That is the big thing.
Great point, young lady. Great point. It is something you have to put in there, especially Buffalo and New York.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts was one. I remember.
Okay, it's still Philly. It's still cold.
Josh names is. Let me see if I can find it somewhere. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Do something.
I can't find it. But Deshaun Watson's quote is saying he would love to play with DeAndre Hopkins again.
That wouldn't be. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad. Something he already knows, so that wouldn't be bad for him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did they have? They didn't have no issues on the way out, right?
Who?
I don't think so. I think they let him go, and Watson was mad when they let him go.
Here we go. It was in this order: Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. What do you call it? Justin Herbert. And Josh Allen. Uh-oh. There you go. What'd you say, Katya?
At first I was like, oh, you didn't name Josh Allen, and then
you did.
Then you said it at the end, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and Josh Allen. Yeah.
Bro, I was just watching this video.
He said, I would have to say one of my favorite quarterbacks I've been watching since he came in the league is Josh Allen. He reminds me of a new school Andrew Luck.
Okay.
Yeah, they could definitely use a wide receiver to go with Diggs.
God. Man, I don't care. They could bring back Jerry Rice and Randy Moss. It's still Who-Dey time.
Yo.
Doesn't go to the Chiefs.
Sound good. We're gonna go to Jacksonville and watch their ass get kicked, and then you're gonna be mad.
Yeah. It's gonna be like 45-15. I'll be pissed. I'm out.
Mecca gonna be sitting there.
It's like I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. I'm out.
Bro, I was just watching this video that just popped up at the Oakland A's game, and a fan ran on the field while they were 7th inning stretch. So they do the cleaning up, straightening out the dirt. My man ran on the field, ran all around the bases, ran back around the bases, and then ran back to his seat. And nobody did anything.
And they didn't kick him out of the game.
They ain't freaking spear him like they normally do.
Was security on the field?
Yeah, security was like walking towards him.
Maybe they know him or something.
They like, look, man, we leaving next year or the year or two. And
there's only like freaking 40 fans in the damn stadium. That's so crazy how empty that place is.
They're like, we're going to Vegas anyway. What the hell does it matter? Hey,
they're so bad. That's
exactly, and they suck.
Sad. But yeah, I don't know. What were we? Where are we going now?
Well, we went to football, but I think we just got finished with the NBA.
Right.
And I think everybody gave their pick, and pretty much everybody was Denver.
Yeah. I think Denver's gonna do it.
Yeah, we only got a couple more topics.
76ers to hire Nick Nurse to replace Doc Rivers.
He picked him over Booker and he picked the 76ers over Booker
and KD. Yep. So I think it's gonna be. I think he's. I think it'd be a good job. As long as what's his face, James Harden doesn't.
Well, they say James is looking to leave, but I mean,
yeah,
we didn't know how that goes. James Harden's a damn diva.
I think it was a good hire. He is a diva. I think it was a good hire. And if they don't win this year, then it's time to kaboom.
They're talking about interested in going to Phoenix with Durant and Booker, James Harden. I'm like, bruh, there's not enough basketballs for you to go to.
Yeah, enough basketballs. Yeah,
go to Phoenix.
You could have stayed with KD 10 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever it was.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it wasn't his choice when he was in Oklahoma. They let him go. He didn't just walk.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay him, but yeah.
And
So I'll throw this in there.
I was just reading something that just popped up about that. They said that
they talking like this.
An offer has already been made to him. So
and you know what? They might have reached their ceiling, man. Yeah, they could need a shakeup.
Yeah.
And they'll get some stuff for him, because he is a baller.
Yeah, because
they can always do a signing trade, right? Pretty much.
Because he's eligible for an extension, and it would be $59 million over 5
years. Yeah, I think it was like $250-something million.
265 or 250 something.
Yeah,
59 a year. Yeah, 265 or 295. 295.
Yeah, they say that they sign both of them. They tie up about $600 million and just those.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And for 2
weeks, and especially when it has proven that it's not a winning formula.
It's not working. Yeah.
I would. Finals is not. That's not good enough.
Yeah,
to have $100 million tied up in 2 players.
Yep, I traded to Portland for Dame Lillard and something.
Yep, that was one of the trades, and that would be That would be mean.
I would do that because they're good together. But I think they hit their ceiling.
Yeah, I definitely think they hit the ceiling. I don't think they say, somebody was talking. They don't even train together or nothing in the offseason to create continuity or whatever. They don't even.
They're not like boys. They just
they just play together.
Yeah. I mean, you want to trade him to the Hawks for DeJounte Murray? I'll take him.
Charmer, what's up, brother?
What's up, Cuzzo? What's going on with your brother?
Oh, hey,
it's all good. You showed up, man. That's all that mattered to us, man. You showed up.
I might even be willing to trade Trae Young for Jaylen Brown and something else.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big Jaylen Brown.
I definitely think they should break them up, man.
They
should break them up, and I mean, like I said, if he was winning, but just getting to the conference finals, and they got to the NBA finals, but it just doesn't work out.
No, it's just not working. I mean, it's working, but it's not. They're not excelling. It's not working. Right. It's working, but it ain't working. That's it. Then the last topic. This is specifically for Chung. Chung and caramel latte and pops. Oreos.
Yankees great.
Oreos.
Yankees great.
Yankees
disappointment.
Great. Aaron Hicks.
Yankees great disappointment.
I thought you said Oreos.
One thing I can say, that damn judge is that damn mashing right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he is not playing.
Oh hell.
Hicks will probably pick it up right now. All of a sudden he'll start hitting, and
exactly. Y'all be like, "Where the hell was that at when you was with us?"
Yeah, but listen, I liked him, but he's just too damn injury prone, and you know.
And don't get it twisted, man. New York is not for everybody, bro.
Judge
New York
definitely
is not for everybody.
You know what though? When he wasn't hurt, he played pretty good, but except for after his last injury, he just did not have it anymore.
So I didn't see Aaron Judge's catch was
word, yes, sir.
So
Yes,
so
sir.
was Michael Harris's catch better than Aaron Judge's?
I miss Judge's.
Michael Harris' catch was crazy.
Michael Harris, yeah.
I didn't see Judge.
You know what? I'll just say yes, and not because I'm a Braves fan, just because Michael Harris is like 5'11", and Aaron Judge is what?
Okay, yeah, that shit was crazy.
See, I said that yesterday because somebody else made a big robbed somebody of a home run during they robbed DJ LeMahieu last night also, and that was what I told my dad. I was like, man, that dude ain't, he got up there and got over the wall to catch that, which is impressive. When Judge is doing it, he don't really got to jump, man. My man is 6'8",
yeah,
freaking barely got to jump. But yesterday he did have to jump, and when we first got him, I did like Hicks. And
you're out of your mind. This dude sucks.
Bro, when we first got him,
dude,
he was good.
He sucked on the Twins. I'm like, why did
he was just injury prone?
No, he sucked. I'm not gonna say sucked. He wasn't good. I don't know what Brian Cashman sees in him or saw in him. This dude was not good. When he's on Twins, I'm like, this dude? Like, why are you this dude? He is average at best. Average.
But we got him for nothing.
But he's just but if you get him for nothing, the average at best is if you see a good fourth outfielder or fifth outfielder, yes. But not your mainstay center fielder. He ain't Torrey Hunter. When he first came up, he was supposed to be the next Torrey Hunter. I'm like, this dude is nowhere near Torrey Hunter.
But then look at the other dude. Byron Buxton has been pretty much the same way.
He ain't that good either.
And everybody was hyping him up. So,
Oh, yeah. They got Byron Buxton like a 99 on the game, bro. Like they got him a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see that Bally Sports dropped the Padres?
They did.
Was it Bally Sports going bankrupt?
They're going bankrupt.
Well, they said they're not going to pay any fees for the Padres.
They don't have any money.
Well, they still got other teams that they have on their gimmicks or whatnot. So it's kind of crazy.
You're getting called out.
Well,
you're getting called out.
I think you should. Listen, I do hate the dude now. But when we first got him, I was not disappointed. And look, the first year with the Yankees, he batted that was his first year he shit the bed. But his second year, 266 with 15 home runs, 10 stolen bases. Nothing great, but it wasn't
exactly. Exactly. So you can't say, all right, this is going to be my center fielder of the future and bat him like fifth.
But then the following year, he ended up hitting 27 home runs, and that was why he ended up getting that big payday.
Because he started.
And
I'm about to bring a prop next week.
He was, he did his thing that one year.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Pops.
Exactly.
So tell us how you really feel, Pops.
Yeah, Pops hated it.
I haven't froze. You know how it comes when it comes to baseball. I'll throw some in, a little quick ones in and out. But no, I didn't froze. I'm here.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm glad he's gone. I hope I wish him the best. Wish him the best in his future endeavors. But listen, the same way everybody was talking about how Bader needed to be signed up. Lock him up. Come on, man. The dude's injury prone. It's going to be the same thing. And then everybody's going to be all pissed off at Cashman if he signs Bader. So, that's just my opinion on it. Mm-hmm. Bader's had a nice little run, but he's injury prone. And it's not going to work. We need to bring up the boy Jason Dominguez and let it happen. But I don't know about y'all, But
Yes.
I gotta go eat.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Some soft juice.
Disrespectful.
As always, we thank everybody for tuning in. Subscribe, like Chung says, subscribe to us. Keep tuning in.
Oh, there's one more. Hold on, because we missed this. Brother Trauma asked a question.
Yo, the A's,
they just ain't
ugly.
good because
it's ugly.
Good.
They don't want to win.
Too. Yeah, they know they're leaving. They know Vegas got them now. Then they kind of like whatever.
And it's sad. They had they lost the Raiders twice, and then they're about to lose the A's. They lost the Warriors.
I will be in town the first week of July, man. We got to get together, man. Go get something to eat or something. I had to slide that in. I'll be in town for my dad's birthday, the 1st of July, the first weekend in July.
All right,
y'all. That's all, y'all. That's all I want.
Yeah. Thank y'all for chiming in.
Yes, thank you all for clicking in and commenting and being them people for us.
Yeah. Good to be back, man. I missed the week, man. I actually had a lot going on, but glad to be back and glad everybody
You're getting that poster made, everybody. That's
why
man. I couldn't be on.
Actually, they did that in one day. They made that today, bro. Call it in early this afternoon, and by this evening, it was done.
Damn, you're a fancy dude, man.
FedEx did it, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to FedEx. Doing my man Kenny doing his thing.
And it wasn't expensive.
Hey, I like it. I ain't complaining about it. Look, we got great seeing Katia.
Thanks.
Great show, guys.
Good hearing from you.
Yeah,
you seen it?
It's probably out there fishing.
She named her by name, and it just guys to us, but it's Katia.
Guys, it's
all this came out. Wow.
Hey,
because I'm the only girl, girls.
You know what, Kamalate? I'm gonna have to go holler across them damn fields over there, in them cow pastures, see if I can find Cowboy Willie Watson. Let him come and talk. And let him come talk to you.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Scotty, Chalmer,
yes.
Kamalate, yes. Pops,
Yagi.
We got Yagi, Kinetic Flow,
Yeah, my man Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Always, man. Thank you for blessing us, man. Yes.
Thank y'all all for tuning in. As always, we appreciate it. And you guys need
to thank you.
Maybe we'll do that next week or something. We'll do a all
kombucha taste test.
Kombucha taste test.
Yeah. You're gonna have to messenger me, Miss Katia, and tell me where to go get that at. I ain't got
it. Yes.
Somebody else.
I got you.
Word.
Yeah, Scotty do got a good hookup.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice hookup.
Kenny had the Kenny was sending out the
yeah, I actually got to still get Damian one made, man. I'm gonna go do it probably if not tomorrow, definitely by Friday. I'm gonna get Damian's shirt made and sent out. And that's what it is. Everybody that comes on as a guest does get a shirt, and that's how we're doing it. So
I like it.
Love it.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. As always, Katia, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at The Fit Katia.
And Kenny?
I guess you can find me on Instagram. I'm at bountyhunter.com, I guess.
.com?
Whatever. Hell, you know how I am when it comes to this.
Yeah. Katia, thank you.
I
wear my shirt, yeah.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, you can find me at its_lowrider.
My bad. Damn.
No, you good. And King Mega.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at KingMega_YGB. I'm still thinking about TikTok. I'm just trying to just hold out. But
bro, I've been thinking about doing the damn TikTok just because it's just like
the shit I got is
yeah. Well,
I don't know, man.
We lucky we get you on the Facebook.
Exactly. I may try to take a Kenny's Corner to another platform for a little 5-minute flash or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I did, I would have to get some damn help from Chong to do it or me to do it.
We gotta get a producer to help Kenny out.
Exactly.
Yeah, he needs his own producer assistant.
We need a
Broderick actually wants to been talking about doing something like that. Remember the guy that came to Florida with me?
Yeah.
He actually is like he watched it and he started shooting out a bunch of stuff that we need to do.
Yeah.
So on the phone with us.
Tell Broderick, you know.
He's the podcast king. That's all it is.
He?
Like the whole time we rode from Florida and back, he watched podcasts when he was driving. You know, the driver gets the radio. So he watched podcasts the whole damn time. So he's a podcast monster.
That's how I be. I love listening. So, but shoot us some ideas, bro.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all all again for tuning in. We will see y'all.
Oh, you're stupid.
You're a fool.
You're stupid. You stupid. Oh man, you crazy girl.
Well, we're just gonna have Kenny without a shirt on the OnlyFans because
crazy.
But thank y'all again. Look at this guy.
This guy is killing me.
See y'all next week.
Yeah. Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother.